I'm going to start off by using black charcoal and just trace the image that I am looking to do. I found an image online that I want to sort of emulate. Not copy, emulate, because I don't want it to be exactly the same, but I like how the positioning of the neck. So, let's see. Oops. What's wrong with her nose? Yes. No. Here. What do you think? To be continued. Now I'm just shading. Now I'm just shading with my fingers the shadows. She looks so serene to me. I think that's why I like this pose the most, because she has her chin up to the sky, which I often do, and she's just letting the sun drench her, fill her with light and lightness and love and hope. She's dreaming about her future. Something's not right with her. Her chin needs to be higher up. Huh. Something's not right. I think her eyes are too high up. Her cheeks are like right here, right? This is where her cheeks are. So, and her eyes are not that much. This is where her eyes need to be. Then her eyebrows will be like right here. I think that's better. This is where her eyes should be. This is where, yes. Much better, and her cheeks are right here. This is where her cheeks are. This. This here. Yep, I think that's better. So now I'm mixing burnt sienna with the medium. And this is going to be my first layer, my foundation, usually for my acrylic paintings. Usually for my acrylic paintings, I like to do the first coat always white because I feel like that cleanses the canvas and preps it for me. It purifies it. But this is different with oil painting. I was told to do this by my girlfriend Stacy, who's a painter, because if you start with a base coat of burnt sienna, it will hold the colors longer over the years. So I'm going to trust in that. And since it is my first color, my first coat, I'm always going to do the strokes up because I want all my wishes and prayers for this piece to go up. I know it takes more time, and some of you are saying, is that really necessary? No, it's not necessary, but it's what I choose to do. And because I am running out of batteries, I will see you when I'm all done with this first coat. Up, she said, go up always. Wow. Becoming a mess. Okay, I think I'm actually done with her. I love it. I know I keep saying that, but I love her. First I thought I had really screwed things up because I just kept adding colors and touches and I couldn't leave her alone. And then I added a thick layer of burnt sienna, which is this dark brown color here, rust color, all over her face, and it was just too much. And so I took my handy dandy rubber tool and started, scraping off some of that burnt sienna and revealing the colors underneath. And this is how I feel inside my head. Like all these thoughts and colors, and just constantly trying to lift my face up to the sun, to the heavens, to get inspiration. But all my thoughts and confusion and inspiration is just all on the surface of her face. So I think I'm done. I lied when I said she was done because I snuck back in here after I literally made that video saying I was done. I snuck back here and then I added touches of purple, but I think she looks better. Purple is such a royal, powerful color that I'm not regretting that. I'm happy I did that. And I found this bottle, this very little bottle of Gorilla Glue in our medicine cabinet, so I can lay down my first foundation feathers, because what happens is once I lay them down, and I need to do that, especially with oil paint and Gorilla Glue, because it takes so long to dry. Once they're solid on the canvas, then it's easier for me to add around them. And lucky I found this, because the one tube that I did have left over mysteriously disappeared. My daughter, she's always coming in here and taking stuff. Oh, so annoying. But I found this. So I'm going to lay it down. And I was thinking really hard about the prayer that I wanted to say for this piece. When I was drawing her and adding all the colors, I was just feeling all these feelings of confusion, anger, pain, and just fury towards all the bullies and mean girls that have really affected my daughter's life and all of our lives. And everything that I was feeling was coming out, and you see it on her face. But her chin is turned up, and she is just releasing and trying to raise her head to her. She's just trying to raise her face to the skies, to the heavens, and ask for forgiveness and blessings, and so that she can also release all these feelings, so that I can release all these feelings, so my daughter can release all these feelings, and let us just forgive and move on. So that is not easy to do, I have to tell you. But that is my prayer for this piece, that may we release anything that is toxic and negative and hurtful and painful within us, that we're able to release that up to the heavens, and also forgive those who have caused us harm and pain. And also perhaps forgive ourselves for holding on to those feelings, those negative feelings, because it doesn't benefit us. It certainly doesn't benefit my daughter for me to be this upset and angry all the time at these mean girls. So I'm just going to release and forgive. I am having some major technical difficulties this morning. This mic clip broke off for the second time. This is my replacement that Amazon sent me because the clip broke off. The mic quality is great, but this clip is so cheap and it keeps breaking off. But they did send me this replacement one. I'm not sure if they're going to send me another replacement one, because they should, because it broke again. And you're asking probably, why am I doing the one with the cord, right, instead of the Bluetooth one? I guess I'm a bit old-fashioned, and I think the quality's better because it's connected directly to my phone. I don't know. I may have to go to a new mic very soon. But luckily, I had this quick super glue gel, Gorilla Glue, that I use for my artwork, and it dries really quickly. But the problem is it sticks onto everything. It sticks onto my fingers, and it's very hard to peel off now. That's the problem with these super glues. But I do love my original super glue, this one. It takes a longer time to dry, but it doesn't stick on your fingers immediately. You can wash it off. And also, I think it's better for my artwork. I think this one will last longer, and also over time will age better, won't show up as much as this one. But it's all speculation, because I don't know in a year from now, 5 years from now, 20 years from now, how the glue will hold up. But I think my instincts is this one, and my instincts are usually correct. But Amazon, I'm going to try requesting a third mic replacement, and let's see how nice they are. But very excited, my glue finally came. And now that I laid down my foundation feathers, in fact, I laid down a lot more than my foundation feathers using this super quick glue. Now I'm going to shift over to my regular glue that takes longer time. But because I laid down my foundation feathers, it's going to be much easier for me to position them in between, and the foundation feathers will hold the new feathers in place as the glue dries. So here we go. Okay, I've separated my feathers. These will go on this side and this will go on this side, so the words are not upside down. I want you to be able to read it. I think it's looking good. See. Oops, this one goes on the other side. Okay. I love how all the feathers are different sizes and shapes. And by the way, you'll be seeing more of this outfit in all my videos, because I realized most of the clothes that I've worn to do my art either has a paint stain, a glue smudge that won't come out, or a hole because I cut a hole with my scissors. So everything is getting ruined. So this is my new Artist Couture. I'm glad I'm doing this piece this morning, because I feel so upset at myself for yelling at my daughter. Because this morning she wanted to make cookies and also make handmade cards for her teachers, because it's Teacher Appreciation Week. And I yelled at her because I was saying, you know, why didn't you do this last night? Why do you have to do it so early in the morning? But I feel regretful that I yelled at her, because she was trying to do something nice for the people in her life that are really helping her have a better quality of life today, and also for the future, her teachers. I don't know if you saw my very first video, but my daughter had suffered from a brain disease when she was entering the 2nd grade. Her immune system was attacking her healthy brain cells, and she lost the ability to write her own name, count to 5, and it took her years to be able to accomplish those goals again. And she has been through so much in a short life, because on top of that, 2 years ago, this bully started really attacking our daughter, where it got so bad we had to remove her from school. But unfortunately, this bully introduced my daughter to horseback riding. And I think that is what triggered the bullying, because my daughter is so intense. When she loves something, she just is driven. And within a short period of time, she became a very good rider. And that's all she talked about was horses, horses, horses. And I think this made her friend, frankly, hate her. And she let it be very much known and really attacked my daughter. And it has affected my daughter's confidence, her sense of self, her ability to trust people. And that is a journey that we are still on right now. And it's heartbreaking. Because when your child is hurting, nothing in the world is good. So I'm glad that I started art, because it is my my release. And I just pray as I lay down each feather that I and she can rise above all the hurt and pain and turn it into something great. Like my lady here. I just have to forgive and release. But that is very hard to do, is to forgive. When somebody has hurt your child. And continues to hurt your child. I pray for forgiveness. I pray for light. I pray that I may release all these feelings. Negative feelings, that I may be a guide, an example to my daughter of strength, compassion, resilience. I already did a couple pieces with prayers of resilience. I just feel so bad. No, I'm just going to take a break right now. Okay, I'm trying to make it up to my daughter by making more cookies for her teachers. They actually turned out okay. My daughter has made these gluten-free, this free, that free, sugar-free cookies. I'm not sure if the teachers are going to appreciate that, but these actually turned out okay. I brought all my artwork to dry in the sun, and also it's such a nice day and I'm not feeling that great, so I need the vitamin D, and I want the pages to slightly age and yellow, and this will help, even though I did varnish the pages. So I'm just going to add the last touches, or the last few feathers to this piece. Put it right here. I really wanted to do a very special piece using my grandmother's story, a large piece. So far I've done a couple smaller pieces using her story, but really happy that I've done this piece. So now I'm just going to let them dry here. Make sure you always close your glue. And while my beautiful ladies dry, I'm going to try to remove the red paint from this shirt. I actually thought that I was done, but then as I took a closer look, I realized she is not done. I want to add another row of feathers right here that extends all the way up. That means more cutting, more varnishing, more of everything. But I am ready for this challenge, even though I've been sick like a dog with a bad fever. And tomorrow's Mother's Day and I'm not feeling great. But I can't sit in bed because I keep thinking about this extra row that I have to finish. This is the perfect piece for me to be doing on Mother's Day. Yes, today is Mother's Day. I got woken up, even though I coughed all last night and had a terrible night, I got woken up by my children and my husband with balloons and food and See's candy, my favorite. And my daughter took the time to make these toast and fruit rainbows and clouds. How beautiful is that, huh? So that totally made me want to get out of my sick bed today and continue to do my art. So I'm just filling in the gaps here. Always want to make sure the words are right side up and not upside down for this piece. Even though this piece is about forgiveness and release, because everything that she is feeling, that I have been feeling, anger, pain, grief, all on her face, is so chaotic and so maddening that the words could be upside down. Prop her up. Let me, is she touching my lady in back? No, she's not. Okay, Queen Hera, Queen Hera, Queen Mira. I don't know what I'm gonna call her. So I added this final row up here and I laid her down while I was adding that row so the glue wouldn't drip on her. And now I just want to prop her up to get some perspective. Maybe I should add a couple more pieces here. What do you think? What do you think?
Sometimes the glory of the journey is discovering. And you never know where it's going to lead you or what you're going to get at the very end. And what I find so interesting about this piece, when I step back and able to look at her, I realized that I had drawn this halo above her head. I didn't even know I did that. And then I also found this little purple dot, a drip of paint. And that little imperfection made me really happy, made me smile. And just looking at the texture and the layers and the strokes on her cheeks and the rest of her face, and the deep colors, the deep browns and purples and black. And all the words are right side up. I wanted to be, I was very mindful of that, so that if you did want to read it, you could read pieces of my grandmother's story. After he was gone, I left the gate open for a long time. That is a very sad piece in my grandmother's book. She's talking about her 16-year-old son, who left her home at the age of 16 to escape the communists in North Korea from capturing him and making him fight in a war that he did not understand, that the family did not understand at all. And when she sent him away to hide, to save himself, she did not realize that was the last time she was going to see him. He was only 16.